Hey everybody, and whew, welcome to the 50th, yes, number 50 of my Q&A. So yeah, very interesting here. Welcome to the 50th, yes, number 50 Q&A. Sorry about that. I'm kind of listening to myself because I have noticed that this stream has unfortunately has some up and downs recently. I noticed that I've been breaking kind of communications. The connection hasn't all been that great. So if the connection or somehow I'm breaking up or anything like that, let me know. So that way I can try to fix it. And I could try to do my best to fix it, but I can't guarantee anything. But I can always do my best. So with that being said, this is the 50th Q&A. You already know how this goes. You ask me a question in the chat room, or the chat box, I should say, chat room, and I'll do the best I can to answer your question honestly. That's kind of how it goes. At 50. Number 50, man, never thought I'd be doing this 50 times. Never thought I'd be doing this 50 times. It's pretty amazing. This is 50. We're already halfway to 100. Jesus. But yeah, figure I kind of do this because I'm not gonna be a little bored, so I'm just kind of killing some time here. So figure, have some of my favorite fans here come up and ask me some questions because a lot has been going on recently in the world, wrestling, politics, stuff like that. But yeah, so let's go ahead and just check the chat room very quick. Only a couple people so far. No Laura and Awesome Mania 5 or Anime Mania 500. Sorry, both say hello. Hello, you guys. Glad you guys can come. So pretty much, yeah. Again, send your questions. I'm probably just going to kind of just sit back for a minute, get you guys a couple minutes to go ahead and get the questions started, and then I'll start answering some questions. So I'll just kick back for a little bit and give you guys a couple minutes. Okay, so we looks like we have a few questions here. I guess I'm going to answer a couple questions here. Anime Mania had 2 questions here. So I'll answer this first one. When will Sami Zayn return to WWE? If I have to guess, I'm gonna say they're gonna save him for either the Raw or SmackDown after WrestleMania. That's why I believe they'll bring him back. Because he has said to be clear to come back. He is medically clear to come back. I mean, he could come back at WrestleMania, maybe in that Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. But if I had to take a guess, they'll probably save his return for after WrestleMania. So the Raw or SmackDown after Mania. That's why I believe they're going to do. And also, which WrestleMania 35 matches are you looking forward so far? AJ Orton, from that one promo, one segment alone on SmackDown, I'm already excited about that match. Rollins and Lesnar, I'm not saying, I'm not, how I put this, I'm not going to get my hopes up. Because every time I always get my hopes up on Lesnar match, it always comes back and bites me in the ass. You already know my history on that. So I'm saying I'm definitely curious about the match. I'm hoping they make the right move and get the title of Lesnar, and they never put championship on Lesnar ever again. Ever again. I don't even care if it's a tag title. Do not give him another title. Period. Unless it's going to be there full time. I was looking forward to the women's match, the Raw Women's title match, if they did 2 things. One, it was Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey one-on-one. And 2, they actually didn't botch the storyline. I mean, the storyline to this is just all over the place. It doesn't make sense. So Becky Lynch wins the Rumble. She's still suffering her leg injury. She's told that she doesn't apologize. She's going to lose her opportunity that she rightfully earned. Then she apologizes, which makes her look weak, goes against her character, being a badass, resistant, type of person. She apologizes anyway, only for her to get suspended. Again, oh, by the way, yeah, she did get suspended the first time. Only for her to come back, see the doctor, apologize, and then be suspended again. Only for Ronda Rousey to come up and say, okay, we're going to get rid of my title unless you bring up Becky, pretty much. And so they bring up Becky. So they do Becky Charlotte Fastlane, where the winner becomes the vacated Raw Women's Champion, which is both of them are from Raw, none are SmackDown. Fighting for a Raw title. Ronda comes back, says, you know what, I want my title back. And then they fight at Fastlane. It's so complex, and it's like, it's so sad to me that when people are talking about this, they're either talking about Becky Lynch or Ronda, and no one's talking about you know why? Because no one gives a damn. She brings nothing to the table. Her mic skills are robotic and bland and cringy. She has nothing to do. Meanwhile, you have someone like Asuka who doesn't really have an opponent at this moment for Mania. In fact, I don't even know what they're doing for Asuka. You add Charlotte. Simple. Charlotte, Asuka too. Give Asuka her big win back. And then maybe you can have a rematch later down the road. Get Asuka somebody to fight for. And meanwhile, while you're doing that, you can also build the other SmackDown women stars and make them bigger deals. Like Sonya Deville, who I think has a lot of potential. Mandy Rose could be another big one. Man, you can put Nikki Cross on SmackDown and start using her. I mean, where the hell has she been? Put her on SmackDown. Then you start actually giving Lacey Evans some freaking matches. So with the women's match, I would have been looking forward to that if they were doing it right with Ronda and Becky one-on-one, but they botched the storyline and they added Charlotte, which decreased my interest immensely. The match could still be great. I'm not going to say it's going to suck, but let's be honest, nobody wants to see the 3-way. Nobody, unless your name is Papa Fui, because he's got a hard on for Charlotte, which is fine, but everyone knows what the real main event match should be, and that is Becky Ronda one-on-one. That's what the stories focus on. That's what should be focused on. Shane and Miz, I'm not looking forward to it. I predicted this months ago. This is exactly how they're going to book it. The only difference was I thought Miz was going to be the one being heel. But this match does not scream WrestleMania main event or WrestleMania match. It just doesn't. It screams maybe like B pay-per-view match. And that's sad. I don't care. Let's see what other matches. You got Kringle's Pharaoh match. It really just depends who he picks. If you pick Cena, I am going to be upset. So I think it should be Joe and Cena Mania for U.S. title. So when it comes to the angle match, it depends on whose opponents he's going to have. Let's see. Nothing for tag titles yet. Honestly, I think if we're getting a match, I don't know. And I was going to do Kofi and Bryan. That's going to be good. But again, unless Kofi becomes his old Kofi, gets rid of this New Day crap, I'm really not looking forward to that. Not really going to be that all excited about that match. Will it be great? Absolutely. Do I like the story? Absolutely. But honestly, get rid of the New Day Kofi. I'm not really looking forward to that win. Honestly, it's me. So I say at this point, probably Adrian Orton. I'm probably at this point. It's kind of sad, but at this point, unless they actually put some matches that people actually want to see, I mean, that's basically it. Did you like the promo between Adrian Orton and SmackDown? I already just talked about that, and the answer is yes. And that's Will for number one. Jay Hughes, do you think those will come back? I don't think Dolph Ziggler is done with WWE. I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know what's going on with Ziggler. I don't know if he signed a contract or if he has kind of like one of those like deals, kind of like Orton, where he kind of like come and go whenever he wants, type of thing. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. So I can't. I'm not too sure what you mean by that, because they never announced he was released or anything, unless I missed something. But I haven't noticed anything about that. Oh yeah, Triple H Batista as well. I forgot about that one. Yeah, and me like, do you like Bruce Pitcher and can help them make it back in the day? Bruce Pitcher, he's just there. I don't like him. I don't hate him. I haven't seen really much from him to actually judge. And when I saw Raw still was pretty dumb. Sorry, if you like Bruce Pitcher, that's great, but he's the head writer. He's not doing a good job right now. Nothing's changed. You get me like the one match, maybe one segment, and then the rest of the card's shit. I have not seen any changes on Raw. So if he's a head writer right now, last couple of weeks, nothing feels different from Raw. It feels like the same crap. So hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully he actually does put a good product. But for now, Raw's still crap. Boring. I don't care for it. Have you heard Fox wants to go back to 14 on SmackDown? I hope it's true. I did hear that. Not necessarily 214, but they definitely want edgier product for Fox, which honestly, for most fans, it's a long time coming. But let's be honest here. Even if the product becomes TV14, let's say this is 1,000,000% true and it does go to TV14, the SmackDown is. Will SmackDown automatically be the greatest show ever? Sorry to say, it's still going to be NXT. And that's a PG product. SmackDown could be TVMA. They need to come up with consistent storylines that make sense. They need ball continuity, which WWE can never do. They need some intriguing characters, and they need some good wrestling. You need all of those, and that's what you get on NXT. That's what you get on New Japan. You can have a T14 product and it can still suck. But with it being T14, that's definitely a step in the right direction. But it takes more than just a simple rating for a show to be good. You actually have to also put in the effort. Have you heard that? Okay, I already read that one. Do you think Drew McIntyre should be drafted to SmackDown? No, I think Raw needs McIntyre more than anything. McIntyre's one of those guys that I think deserves to be on Raw for a while. They need the fresh talent they can on Raw. And Drew McIntyre's one of them. Because I believe he's going to be a favorite to win Money in the Bank. I think he's going to win the Universal title this year. Well, maybe not this year, but maybe sometime in the next year or two. I heard that Gallows and Anderson are pretty much leaving WWE. There are reports saying that they have not signed a contract or they don't want to renew their contracts. But their contracts are not up until I think it's September, so they still have months away. So here's what I say: unless WWE is deciding to do something big with them, I would not be surprised if they left. And honestly, if that is the case, I hope they go to either back to New Japan, where made a name for themselves, or go All Elite Wrestling. That's what I would do. Unless you're going to use Gallows and Anderson in future storyline or start booking them properly, I say go. Because WWE right now, they ain't doing jack shit with them. You're not doing anything with them. They could have been one of your top tag teams at WWE, but you keep putting the catering. I don't know. You have a great tag team, you're not even utilizing them. It's kind of sad. Just saying. No lore. Okay, here we go. They said this is a more of a comment. I've been saying since Survivor Series, if you're going to do Becky versus Ronda match at WrestleMania, kept Charlotte away from me because WWE needs Charlotte more power. That's another problem why I can't stand Charlotte. It seems like they can't trust Becky or Ronda by themselves to carry on a match, to carry a storyline. You need to put Charlotte of all people. That's one of the biggest reasons I cannot stand the Charlotte persona. I don't hate her as a human being. She's not a nice person, but how they book her is like how I can't stand Reigns. They always have to rely on her. It's like, guys, you have so much women talent. You have Asuka. Becky is arguably the hottest woman on the planet, figuratively and literally in some regard. You have Ronda Rousey. You have Nikki Cross. You have Sonya Deville. You have Naomi. You have all this women talent. You don't need to keep relying on Charlotte. Why can't Becky just get a one-on-one Mania match with freaking Ronda Rousey? Besides, what does Charlotte do to deserve it? Has Charlotte won any matches? No. She lost the Rumble. And then she was handed the opportunity. She never earned it. It wasn't like she had a match and won it. Not even one. She didn't have to compete at all. They just assert because, like, oh crap, we need to put Charlotte in the main event because she's Charlotte Flair. I'm like, that's what pisses me off. They're only putting in Charlotte because she's blonde, she's tall, she has big breasts, and she's a Flair. You know this to be a fact. If she didn't have any of those qualities whatsoever, she would not be in this big feud, this big matchup. You know that for a fact. She'll never be a 7 or 8 time women's champion. You know that to be true. In the discussion, it's Ronda and Becky. That's what the fans want to see. And it should be Charlotte Asuka number 2. At least it gives Asuka something to do. Fight Charlotte Flair. So, hey, Preston. Hey, Harry Flynn. Did you hear that EC3 is in the doghouse? Well, I don't know if he's. I don't know about the heat portion, but I did hear that he did lose to Tyler Breeze. I could care less. If you want to know the truth, I never liked EC3. I know I'm gonna get hate for that, but when I saw EC3, he has a great look. He's charismatic. He can talk. As a wrestler, I never got into him. I thought he was very boring. I'm sorry, he's boring. I don't find him entertaining. I don't find him that good. Even his match with Velveteen Dream was just good. But that was because Dream was, honestly, it was mainly Dream. Every time EC3 did move, I was just like, meh, boring. Honestly, I don't care if they push EC3 or not, but then again, it also makes me laugh how they call him up and they're not even doing anything with him. No, scratch that. They're putting on main event and having him lose to Paul Cruz and Tyler Breeze. That already tells you right there what they think of EC3. Just get rid of EC3. Just get rid of him. You have no intentions to building him up. You're just done. He's done. Just release him. He can do his own thing. Why waste? Do you hope Seth Rollins wins the Universal Championship at WrestleMania? If you go back to the video, I did answer that, and yes. And never put a belt on a part-timer, especially Lesnar, ever again. Who is Asuka fighting WrestleMania? I have no idea. No idea. Really, I have no idea. It is very annoying when they have to have shorts say Becky, Becky, Becky. I hate it when she approaches the ring. As soon as her music hits, I groan. Go, oh. Just hearing her music makes me cringe. The first words that speak out of her mouth are annoying. And not annoying like a, ooh, I hate her because she's a good villain. I mean, she has like go away heat. Like, in my opinion, she has go away heat where I just don't want to see her anymore. I don't want to see her on my screen ever. That's the type of heat I have with her. Seems like a very nice person in real life, but as booking WWE wise, I cannot stand her. The epitome of cringiness when it comes to promos. Almost as worse as Dana Brooks on Raw. Do you think Finn will be drafted to SmackDown this year? It depends on what happens with the title situation. It depends on what happens after Mania. Because if Finn Balor gets a rematch, if somehow he's able to get his rematch, I know rematches clause don't exist. But let's say Balor earns his opportunity, gets his opportunity to get his title back at WrestleMania. So who's the U.S. champion? Joe right now. That would mean if Balor wants to go SmackDown, they would have to trade the mid-card champion. So Joe will go to Raw, Balor goes SmackDown. Honestly, I'd rather see Joe on SmackDown at this point. Keep him on SmackDown for a while. I would like Balor to go SmackDown, but if he's going to win the Intercontinental Championship, I don't see him going to Raw or SmackDown. Going to the Double or Nothing in May, and sure, you have done nothing to deserve to be in the main event WrestleMania. Oh, I'm a Flair, so I don't give a damn what fans. Correct, fans. Pretty much. And if you are going Double or Nothing, congratulations, dude. That show right now is looking pretty fun. The card looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, Jericho, Omega, you got Young Bucks and the Lucha Bros. You got a very good card. You got Neville or Pac now versus Heyman Page. You got a good card. If you're actually going to that show, you're gonna that show sounds a lot of fun. So hope you have fun, man. I think Daniel Bryan should go back to no as an entrance at WrestleMania. Do you think? No. Oh, you mean to his like instead of yes, he says no, no, no. No, I disagree. That was his own thing. This is a different Daniel Bryan. This is more. He's not doing yes. He's not doing no's. He's kind of doing his own unique little entrance. It's kind of different with Bryan. If you just did the no no thing, it'd be kind of repetitive. I kind of like it that he's doing this. It's just different, for at least for Bryan. Yes, it's kind of generic, but he's not pandering the crowd. He's not trying to get the crowd reaction. It's just like, look at me, I'm the champion. I don't need to pander you. I don't need your advice, all that. So honestly, I don't mind it. Um. So far, am I good right now? Let me hear myself. Um. So far, am I good right now? Okay, sounds like I'm good. Okay. I think Ron should turn on Bryan at Mania. Do you think? I don't care what happens with freaking. I honestly don't care what happens to Rowan. I've never really gotten to him a whole lot. If he turns on, I think that's just odd, but whatever. If he does, he does. I don't care. It may definitely be predictable. So I'll give you guys a few minutes to send me some more questions. I'm going to wait a couple minutes, so continue asking questions. So yes, continue some more questions. All right, guys. So we're back. So I go ahead and answer some questions here. Um, okay. Luke Harper might be back at Live Events according to Pro Wrestling Living. Well, he did wrestle a live event. Harper's so fucking talented. I'll keep saying that. That guy, especially in 2017, that guy was having great matches. Great matches. That guy could even been. You could have programmed him and Bray Wyatt fighting for the WWE title picture. You could have done something like that. Guy's way too talented to be on just live shows. Do something. I don't care if he's on Raw SmackDown. Just utilize him as a single star. That guy is a workhorse. Whatever happened to Lars Sullivan? From what I gathered, he had anxiety attack, and ever since then he's been trying to get help. Last I checked, he was getting some good results. So I don't know if he'll come back to WWE or I don't know what's going on with that. But that's all I've heard so far. He had anxiety attack. He's been getting help, and so far he's been getting good signs. So that's all I can really say at this moment. Also, whatever happened to saying, like, seriously, they're not used to. What do you think I've been saying? Sandy's been on Twitter constantly being like, what are we doing? They're on SmackDown doing nothing. You have Eric Young, a former TNA heavyweight champion. A former heavyweight champion is doing nothing. And you have Killian Day, one of the biggest, most athletic, gifted big man you'll ever see. Extremely talented. Xander Wolf, extremely underrated talent. You have a tag team and mid-card / main event talent. Right there, and you're not utilizing them. Why call them up if you're never going to use them? You know what's funny? As soon as they debut and they have them lose in their debut match, I already knew, like, yeah, they're fucked. They had nothing for them. That was a downfall right then. Yeah, I don't know what the hell they're doing. Rick Roma, crap. Will Duke win the NCAA title? I don't know who the hell Duke is. Can't tell you. Okay, well, AJ Styles and Randy are going to have a great WrestleMania match. AJ says, or you can only be a top gold sub, correction your John Cena shadow. Yeah, after that promo, I'm really looking for AJ Orton. And I've always said this. This is me being honest here. I've never been an Orton fan. I have personal hatred towards it due to the Christian feud. That's very personal to me. And or it can be very boring. It can really be terrible on the mic. It's fact. But it's also a fact that when Orton's motivated, when he has a opponent that will give him a challenge, Orton will automatically flip that light switch on, go from boring robot to actually having a personality. And I think that this promo with AJ is really going to motivate him. You could tell just from the promo, the way he was talking, the anger, the emotion he had. You could tell Orton's going to give everything he has with this match with AJ. AJ's going to have a great match. He's not going to be a lazy worker. He's going to do whatever he can to have a good match. And Orton, working with someone like AJ, especially motivated Orton, the match is going to be great. I expect nothing more than a great match from this movie, especially the build up from that one segment on SmackDown. Can't agree more. Rick Rowan, no picture, no sound. What it says, get your game on present. First of all, Rick Rowan, shut up. I'm sick of you. How dare you tell me what to do on my fucking channel? I'm not the one late. If you got here on time, I went silent. I went silent because I want to give people time to answer questions, to ask me questions. Secondly, you already know this. I don't really like to have pictures on Q&As unless maybe if I have Brandon. Go on for a while. You're still bitching about that? And then you're telling me to get my game on. Seriously? Shut up. You don't like my content? Get out. If you want to watch the video, ask me some questions that are not going to insult my intelligence and piss me off, go right ahead. I'm not going to take your crap anymore. You don't like it? You're on your pros on my channel? Get the fuck out and leave. Plain simple. If you claim to be a mega fan of mine, you would know how my channel works. If you've been on my Q&As long enough, you would know that I will give people time to ask me questions. And I'm just going inside for a little bit. Maybe I'm doing something. And you know I don't like doing the video while doing Q&As. If you want videos, go watch my reviews. Go watch my live reactions. I do plenty of those. But don't tell me what to do on my channel. You goddamn well know what I do on my channel. It's my channel, not yours. I do whatever I want when I want. Done deal. Cool? Good. So either sit here and ask me some questions, legitimate questions, or leave. Plain simple. I'm doing this on my own time. I don't have to do this. So you're not going to ruin this for me, and you're not ruining this for my other fans. I'm going to skip the Ricky Roma questions. I need a break for a minute. You know what? No, screw it. I'm going to go right here. Thoughts of call. What would be a WrestleMania main event? More the women's main event. Yeah. Do you really care about Batista anymore? No. Why is it Demolition Hall of Fame? Because Demolition, I believe, are one of the guys who are doing the lawsuits, the injury lawsuits. Long history of injury lawsuits. I think they're on that list, so that's one of the reasons why, if I'm not mistaken. I think WWE. Okay, here we go. Jake Houston. I think WWE should push NXT superstars when they get called up, or are they gonna go nowhere? Do you think? You don't have to like megally push and like give them a championship immediately when they come up, but utilize them better. You don't have to just give them a title immediately or give them this mega push. Just use them better. That's all you have to do. Just treat them better. Again, not every single NXT talent is going to be great. I mean, I didn't expect Bo Dallas to be a future WWE champion. But there's some talent that deserves better. There's talent out there that could be future Hall of Famers. Just utilize them better. I'm not saying that every single one has to be a future world champion or win a title immediately when they come up, but just got to book them better. Come up with better stories. That's all you need to really do. So I ask, I just want good build-up and treat the NXT stars properly. That's all you really need to do. Do you think Enzo or Cass will ever come back to WWE? I don't think so. If Enzo comes back, no way. And Big Cass, he needs to work on his attitude. But I hope he's honestly okay after the. I think it suffered a seizure at the House of Hardcore show. So I honestly hope he's okay. I mean, he seems to be doing all right. I haven't heard anything much. But honestly, I kind of don't want to see them. They had their chance, and WWE blew it. Cass has had his issues in the past, and Enzo is just fucking annoying. For God's sakes, he completely killed the Cruiserweight division until he finally got released. Ziggler should have left WWE years ago. In some regard, in a certain extent, yeah, I agree. You know, the guy is just way too fucking talented. The guy is just talent. And for some reason, WWE just doesn't see him as a main event guy. And he's just like, oh, he's mid-card at best. It kind of sucks. But Ziggler is Ziggler. He'll do what he believes is right. What's best for him. If that's going to stay in WWE, then it's stay in WWE. If that means he goes AEW or somewhere else, then he'll do that. If he'd rather be a comedian, if he'd rather work at a newsstand or do more politics stuff, then that's on him. Go ahead, send me some more questions. I'm going to go ahead and take a short break so you will not hear sound. Oh, wait, never mind. We got a few questions here. Okay, and who do you think will be Kurt Angle's final opponent WrestleMania 35? I have no idea. I can't even tell you. Well, it sounds like it's going to be John Cena, but that's the last person I really want to see. I really want to see Joe and Cena for US title. Bad. So, Triple H, what was that about WWE Universe being the authority? Nope, don't give the damn what's. I don't get. That's the problem. They don't have continuity. That goes back to my continuity problem. They don't follow continuity, and that's a big thing. At least NXT does, where a lot of people don't realize. When you watch NXT, they have continuity. When you watch the main roster, there's no continuity. Really, no continuity. And that's a prime example. One minute they're like, no, you're going to be authority. We're going to be seeing new matches. And nope, we're still seeing the same matches. We're still getting the same booking crap. We're not seeing anything creative. And they're still doing what they want. And still being involved about the McMahons. If we were really the authority, we would be getting Ronda and Becky Lynch in the main event. We would have literally a WrestleMania card from top to bottom that would be fan based, not what Vince or anybody else wants. Plain simple. Plain simple. All right, so looks like there's no more questions for now. So with that being said, I'm going to take a pause, a break, so no sound for a few minutes until people start asking me questions. All right? So no sound. There will be no sound for a few minutes, ladies and gentlemen, just in case you guys are stupid and you haven't watched my channel in years. So I'm going to be silent for a couple minutes. When you guys start asking me questions, I'll get back to you. Okay. Looks like I got a couple more questions here. Have you heard that Arya Boys could be facing Usos WrestleMania 35? Yes. I mean, for some people, it's a dream match, and it could be a great match. Me, it's one of those matches where if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Me being honest, I mean, it could be good. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be bad, but it's not one of those matches where I'm like, oh, I have to see this match. I'm just like, okay, if it happens, it happens. I won't complain, but yeah, that is the rumor. Thoughts on Robert Reed getting signed by WWE? Robert Reed, nah. Robert Reed never really did anything with me in TNA to begin with, so him coming to WWE, it's kind of sent to EC3. It just doesn't do anything for me. So go ahead, sit here for a minute and get you guys going here. Get some more questions. Otherwise, I might just end this a little early. I'm still pissed off that they dropped Andre's full name. Yep, I agree. It's Andrade Cien Almas. That's how it always will be for me and me only. Andrade Cien Almas. That just sounds like a more charismatic and more of a wrestling name. Just calling somebody Andrade is bland and lazy. Just now. Okay, if you can marry any woman wrestler in WWE, who would be past or present? Oh, Jesus. Too many, too many, God. Oh my God. I can't really name one person, but I can name you a bunch. I can name you a lot. Lena, Trish Stratus, Victoria, Tori Wilson, Kelly, Bailey, Becky Lynch, um, Nikki Cross, Dakota Kai, Kyrie Sane, Peyton Royce. No, she's not a wrestler, but Renee Young. Um, yeah, a lot. Let's just say a lot. A lot. Let's just name a few. I would have Kurt Angle versus John Cena. Kurt was John Cena first. Yeah, that's the wrong reason why people are saying John Cena too. It's a full circle type of thing. I really want Joe and Cena so bad. We've already seen Joe and Cena, or I'm sorry, we've already seen Cena and Angle so many times, but we've never seen Cena and Joe, at least on TV. Come on, Joe and Cena. I'd rather see that. I'm not interested in Cena and Angle. Just, I really am not. Just, no. Hey, man. Looking forward to Sami Zayn return anytime soon. Yeah, I do kind of miss him. We'll have to wait to see what he does. I don't even know if he's going to be a baby face or if he's going to stay heel because Kevin Owens is a baby face now. But I don't know if Sami Zayn will be heel or baby face, so we'll have to wait and see. But no, I am looking forward to his return. Sami Zayn has been one of my favorites since his heel turn. I've always loved Sami Zayn, even before he was a heel. In NXT, I was a big fan of him. I love the whole underdog story. I hate like this style. He had some amazing matches with fucking Owens, Cesaro, Styles, just to name a few. I mean, that guy is also a workhorse, and he's extremely underrated, and I appreciate it. Do you think Finn Undertaker will have a mania? I don't honestly think it should, especially Undertaker kind of getting really old now. Lots of CM saying, "Oh, jeez, I don't want to see it. I want John Cena in a discussion." It was good as a baby, but Elvis a lot more as a heel on SmackDown. I mean, yeah, Elvis. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, he was definitely entertaining as a heel, but I always liked him as a babyface. I always take NXT Sami Zayn over main roster Sami Zayn any day. What would you have Kevin Owens do at Mania at this point? I honestly don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I have nothing. I can't think of anything. It sucks because I love Owens, but I don't know. I don't know where we would put him. I honestly don't know. I can't think of it. Taker versus Balor. Honestly, I have to pass. Imagine the Dream and Kenny Omega as a team for South America and Naito. Who wins? Oh, Naito. Well, he said Naito. He's meant Naito. Don't know. I just say I would want Dream and Kenny Omega to win more. That match would be kick ass. Any thoughts on what Ambrose is doing at Mania? Nope. Still no idea what they're doing. Expect Sami Zayn return as Finn's partner on this coming Raw. I had heard reports, but I'm not gonna say it's 100% true. I'm gonna wait until it happens. But it would not surprise me if he came back. But we have to wait and see. So we have to wait and see what happens with that. Best NXT debut on the main roster. I'm gonna probably say at least the best ones I could think of were the Shield, all three of them. Alexa Bliss, Page. Maybe Kevin Owens. You could put Kevin Owens on there too. Those are the ones I could think of at the top of my head. Yeah, I would say those are the ones I could think of at the top of my head. Don't know what Owens gonna do. I have no idea. Jericho has revealed himself in Japan. Yeah, might be off community soon. Oh, commentary. You forgot to put commentary. You put community. Yeah, I like Renee Young commentary. I don't know why they're going to get rid of her. And as for Jericho, oh yeah, it's so nice to see him be almost like an old school Jericho, like Bruiser Brody type of character persona. NGL, I was expecting Zayn to be added fascinating true fan. I was ready to mark out. Oh, I marked out so with Ali, but unfortunately, those fans in Cleveland, kiss my ass because they didn't give him the respect he deserved. Still makes me mad. Joe Rosina should happen. Thank you. Thoughts on Joe's U.S. champion? By the way, today is his birthday. Well, happy birthday to him. And honestly, it's too soon to really tell on his reign as champion. I mean, he just had the belt for a week. Or like a week or two? So I kind of need to wait a little bit longer before I finally start judging him. Thoughts on Joe? Okay, San Angle. Okay, match. True, I'd rather see Angle versus. Yeah, Angle versus Corbin. Hell no. Yeah, I'd rather see Angle than Corbin, especially Constable Corbin. Oh god. Mokuba, Inigo. Can't really think of anything. Can't really think of anything about that. But yeah, so I guess I'll just end this off. It's been an hour. So I want to just say thank you so much for saying your questions. I'm sorry for that little rage there. One of the fans was kind of being stupid and all that. But I put him in his place. But thank you so much for coming on. Thank you for sending me your questions. Hope we do another Q&A sometime soon. Terms of future videos, there'll be NXT Takeover Brooklyn 5. Yes, Brooklyn 5, not Takeover New York, because they're in Brooklyn. It's in the Barclays Center. It's Takeover Brooklyn 5. I'm calling it that. So I'll be doing a review on that. Definitely be doing a review on the G1 Supercar, which is the Ring of Honor and New Japan show, which is the day before Mania. I don't know if I'll do live reactions on that show. I think I'm more doing a review on that. And for WrestleMania 35, I will be doing live reactions for that for sure. So a live reaction and a review on WrestleMania. So those are definitely upcoming videos next couple of weeks. You should be game. I might even do a WrestleMania 35 and NXT Takeover predictions. I don't know yet, but that is a possibility. But I think we're going to just end this video off. So thank you so much for sending your questions. Have a good evening. I'll see you guys next time. Take care of my peeps. See you guys next time.